Hello, and welcome to the Effective Leadership Podcast YouTube channel with Wale Edekala. We're here to help you understand the principles and practical applications of healthy leaders. Our world needs great leaders. Here you can learn strategies on how to lead yourself and your organization effectively. Thank you for joining today. Now here's your host, Wale.
Thank you for joining me today. My name is Wale Adekola. One thing I do every day is raising egos, and I will continue to do this until you succeed. Our goal is to raise 10 million leaders by 2030, and I want to welcome you to our community where we add value to people and support everyone in communities and families and organizations to multiply leadership. Today, I want to talk about an important statement. Decision determines destiny. Your decision will determine your destiny. But before I get into that details, I want to encourage you to like, comment, and share this video. All right, and do not forget to turn on your notification button, so that anytime I upload new videos, you'll be the first person to get notified. So let's get into the main content. By the way, I want you to always remember this before we get started, that I value you and I love you so much. And that is why I am always, producing new content, to add value to you, to add value to your family members, to community, to your organizations, to your employees, and to different nations. I strongly believe that today's conversation is going to add value to someone. So if you know someone somewhere that needs this message, I want to encourage you to share this message with them. Help someone somewhere in the world. Add value to someone. Our goal is to multiply leadership because everyone deserves to be led well. Everyone has the leadership seed on the inside. Unfortunately, not everyone will discover that seed. And our priority is to help people in the world to discover the seed of leadership they have inside of them, to grow that seed and to deploy, to add value to the world, to do great things in the world. Everyone can do something great in the world. Everyone can make great impact in our world. And I want you to make a decision to transform your world so that you can transform the world. Decision determines destiny. What does that mean? There are two words that I don't want you to forget. Two words. Please take note of these two words. Number one, meaning. And number two, emotion. In fact, everything in life can be summarized with these two words. Both success and failure. Everything in life are based on these two words, meaning and emotion. In fact, meaning equals to emotion, equals to decision, equals to life. Let me repeat that. Meaning equals to emotion, equals to decision, and equals to life. See, life is all about meaning. Life is all about the meaning that you give to something. Everything. That's what life is all about. See, it is not about what you see. It is not all about what is going on around you. It is all about the meaning that you are giving to something. It is all about your personal interpretation of that situation. Because the meaning that you give to a situation will determine how you feel about that situation. And how you feel about a particular situation will determine your decisions. Your decisions will determine your destiny. See, when you start managing that decision, then that means you have started to produce results in your life. And those results will determine your destiny. So let's come back to meaning. I want you to take note of these two powerful words. In fact, let me quickly share this with you. I call it the circle of success and leadership. The circle of success and leadership. I want to use this circle to explain these two powerful words. Remember, meaning and emotion. The first word in the circle of success and leadership is self-image. I want you to take note of that. If you have your pen and your journal here, or if you are, watching this video, with your friends, your family members, your co-workers, or maybe people in your community, I want all of you to pause this video, and then discuss this life cycle. I want you to discuss this cycle of success and leadership, okay? I want you to take a moment and discuss this. So, the first one is self-image, and that is the foundation. And then the next one is self-esteem. And then the next one is self-worth. And then the last one is self-respect. Self-image, self-esteem, self-worth, and self-respect is a cycle. Okay? All right? So let me explain that. Everything starts with your self-image. How you see yourself, how you perceive yourself. Every meaning is sourced from your self-image, because that is how you see yourself. And how you see yourself will determine the meaning you give to everything. It will determine how you interpret every situation. And that is why you can have two people looking at the same situation, and one person, could say, this is a problem. This is a giant. Wow, I am finished. And another person, could say, this is an opportunity. Wow, I can tap into this and make something great happen. Okay, the same situation, two people looking at the same situation. It is all about interpretation. It is all about meaning that you give to the situation. And your interpretation will determine how you feel about that situation. Does that make sense? So, your self-esteem is sourced from your self-image, how you see yourself, how you perceive yourself. Because this is all that you see, and that is all that you can see about the situation, and this is your meaning. See, let me tell you this. Your self-image is your internal dictionary. It is your internal dictionary, and the dictionary helps you to understand the meaning of words. And that is why your self-image interprets everything. There is a mindset that you already have. Your mind is already set and programmed in one way. And that's how you see things. So I want you to look around you and see and ask questions. And this is why it's important to have accountability partners, to have mentors, to have people who can see your blind spots, people who can support you in your hidden spots. Okay, because you can see everything. Okay, so back to self-image. Your self-image is everything. Your self-image will determine your self-esteem, how you feel about that situation. It determines your emotions. I mean, think about it. If you're angry about a particular situation, or maybe you are satisfied, or maybe you have anxiety, joy, happiness, all these different kinds of emotions, everything is sourced from your interpretation. Everything is sourced from the meaning that you have given to that situation. Okay? Say, let me give you an example. I read about a woman who lost her job. And this woman, decided not to call her siblings. But she shared the information with one of her best friends. And then the friend shared the information with one of her siblings. So the immediate brother started crying, and then he decided to drive down to see the sister the next morning to console her. Well, the sister was not crying. When the brother got to the sister the next morning, he met her praising God, singing and praising God. The brother was amazed. He was like, "They told me you lost your job." She said, "Yes, I know, but that means God wants me to move to the next level." He said, "You know what? I've been praying for the next level. I've been praying for promotion. But what I see in this situation is, God telling me that, hey, it's time to let go so that I can open new doors for you." Well, to cut the long story short, according to the story I read, very inspiring. In less than 3 months, this woman got another job, and her salary was 3 times the job she lost. So what am I getting into here? She lost her job, of course. I mean, that wasn't a good thing. Many people would, I know that a lot of people, of course, definitely will feel like, this is the end of the world. That is not the end of the world. Her interpretation was positive. She had a positive self-image, and that made her to feel better. The meaning she gave to that situation was positive. Do you know that there are some people in life that the only thing they see is negative? They only see the wrongs that people are doing. They don't see what people are doing right. See, whatever you are looking for, you will find it. If you are only looking for the good things, you will find them. And if you are only looking for the bad things, you will find them. Both are available for you to find. But your interpretation, the meaning you give to a situation will determine how you feel. And how you feel will determine how you value that situation. That will determine your self-worth. And I want you to think about this right now. How do you feel about yourself? What value have you placed on yourself? Because how you feel about yourself will determine the value that you have placed on yourself. Whenever I'm talking to coaches, speakers and trainers, I usually let them understand this aspect. Some people don't even know their worth. They don't know what their values are. So it's difficult for them to charge some money. They feel like, oh, that's too much. You know why they feel that's too much? Because they can't even pay. They can't even invest that kind of money in themselves. So if you cannot invest, for example, $5,000 in yourself for you to go for a coaching by yourself, to invest in yourself, it will be difficult for you to charge someone the same amount of money. Because how you see yourself will determine the value you place on yourself. And because you value yourself, see, valuing what you have wouldn't be a problem. And that's why I want to encourage you to be very conscious about the meaning you give to everything. Evaluate situations around you. Talk to people who can tell you the truth, not just everyone who is telling you, well done, good job, you are doing a good job. It's okay for people to tell you, to send you, praises, great testimonials. It's okay. But can you also look for people who have different opinions? People who don't agree with you? Or are you always around people who agree with you? See, you need the two groups, those who agree with you and those who don't agree with you. You need to listen to those who don't agree with you, because you can learn great things from them. There is something they are saying that you are not saying. There is something you need to learn from their own perspective. It's important for you to see what others are seeing so that you can add more value to yourself. So the meaning you give to life determines how you feel, and how you feel determines your self-worth. Okay? How you value yourself and how you value the situation, and how you value yourself will determine your self-respect. And what is self-respect? Self-respect is all about, you being confident, you being courageous, all right? You being resilient, you always ready to go, to move. People who have attained that level of self-respect are always courageous. When you see them, they keep moving. When you see them, they don't care about failure. They always try new things, because they understand the science of failure. They understand that failure is not the final. They know that it is okay to fail. So they keep on trying. They try, they fail, they learn, they improve, and then they do it all over again. They try, they fail, they learn, they improve, and they do it all over again. This is what I call the science of innovation, or the innovation cycle. If you want to be innovative, if you want your team to be innovative, if you want people around you to be innovative, or if you want to be innovative in your family or in your organization, you need to understand this cycle of innovation. Try, fail, learn, improve, and do it all over again. It is okay to fail and to fail forward. Everyone that you like, everyone that you love, people you see up there, trust me, all of them, they have one thing in common. They have all failed. All of them. They failed terribly. All of them. That is the only thing they have in common. And I want you to have that, in your mind. Okay? That it is okay to fail. It is okay to try. It is okay to risk. In fact, see, life is all about risk. If you are not taking risk, can I say something? It is risky. It is risky not to take risk. Okay? So for you to move forward, for you to improve your self-image, strive to become better. Think it. I want to become better. Be it. Do something every day that will help you to become better. Do it. Act and apply everything that you have learned to keep on improving, and then have it. Experience the result that you desire. You can become a better person. You can improve your self-image. You can improve how you interpret situations. You can improve how you see things. You can become a better person. You can change your negative mindset. You can transform your life completely. Okay? And I want you to know something, that you should accept change, because things will change. Even if you don't change, things will change. So be ready to change. Plan to change your life. Because if you don't plan to change your life, life will change you. And I don't want you to wait for life to change you. Because if you wait for life to change you, see, it might be too late. I remember a story of a man. The wife was telling, the wife was telling this man, please stop smoking. Please stop smoking for 21 years. The woman was telling this man, please stop smoking. It's not good for you. The man was like, it's my life. Of course, he's the husband. And you know what, if you understand my culture, where I'm coming from, most men believe that being the husband means, being the one to give order. No, being the husband means you are the servant. Okay, you are the foundation. You're the foundation, you are the servant. That means you have the responsibility to serve your home. Okay, that's what it means. Okay, we can talk about that in another video. Servant leadership in families. Now, this woman encouraged the husband to stop smoking. He didn't stop. One day, he went to his doctor, and the doctor told him, sir, we have started seeing some things through the x-ray that we did. We saw some spots through your lungs, and it feels like we are observing some traces of cancer. And do you smoke? I mean, we've checked your history, because he changed his doctor, went to another doctor. So the new doctor was now sharing this with him. He said, sir, according to your history, you smoke. Is it possible for you to stop smoking? Because this can easily, help you not to grow what we are observing. I want to be sure of what we are observing, so that the man was looking at the doctor and said, you mean I should stop smoking? He said, yes sir, you should stop smoking. He said, when do you want me to stop? Okay. And the doctor said, is it possible for you to start working on it, gradually and stop? He said, no, I can stop today. He said, I can stop today. Wow. When he got back home, he told the wife this story. The wife was amazed. Wow. See, if you don't change, life will change you. Life will change you. So I want to encourage you today to be ready to change. Do all you have to do. Make that move. Read that book. Register for that course. Start that program with your team. For example, we have scalable leadership, coaching program. If you go to our website, theleadershipchannel.org, you will see this program there, because leadership is not a day trip. You cannot just go for a seminar, a workshop, or a conference and say, yes, I'm a leader. It's a journey. Leadership is a journey. You have not arrived. All right? It's a journey. Transforming your self-image is a journey. Working on your emotions is a journey. All right? Helping yourself to add more value to yourself and to see the great values that you have in you is a journey. And I want to encourage you, if you are a leader out there, create programs, leadership programs for your teams, for your people. Be intentional about their growth. When they grow, things will get better in their teams. Things will get better in their lives, and things will get better in your organization. When people grow, organizations flourish. When leaders grow, everybody wins. And everybody deserves to be led well. And here is where I'm going to stop today. And do not forget the two powerful words, meaning and emotions. Because the meaning you give to the situation will determine how you feel about the situation. And how you feel about the situation will determine your decision. And your decision will determine your destiny. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this is helpful, I want to encourage you to share with someone somewhere in the world. Let's continue to grow. Let's continue to invest in ourselves. Continue to invest in yourself. Do not forget, you are important. You are valued. You're unique. You're gifted. You're talented. You have greatness on your inside. Start discovering it. Start developing it. And start deploying it. And let's change the world together. Thank you. And God bless you.
Thank you for listening to the Effective Leadership Podcast with Wale Adekala. Go out and execute what you learned today. You can change the world by being the change and making a difference. If you enjoyed today's podcast, be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.